April, and today I am going to go back a couple months and then go forward a couple months and give you my beautiful collective book haul of the last 3 months. This is going to be my summer book haul. I actually try to keep my book collecting to a minimum, kind of, sort of. And I think I succeeded pretty well. But yeah, still got some books. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on some of these books, mainly because either A, they're self-explanatory, or B, I've already read them and I've got reviews up about them already, which I will link to. But let's get started. First book I want to show you is a boring book called Developing the Leader Within You by John C. Maxwell. This was part of a summer course that I was doing, and it was okay. It had some valid points. So, yeah. Now, we'll get into the fun stuff after we get all of that edumacation stuff out of the way. First book is The Martian by Andy Weir. I fell in love with this book so much that I actually now own the ebook and the physical book. See, okay, the thing is, I bought it in ebook form, mainly because I didn't want to wait. I wanted to start reading it, and I did. I devoured it. It was delicious, and I had to get a physical book to sit on my shelf and just pick up and randomly leaf through. Guys, if you haven't read this book yet, you need to pick up this book. It is amazing. It's about a man stuck on Mars. Mark Watney. He's amazing. His humor is great. Read it. Next, we have Ready Player One and Armada by Ernest Cline. I love Ready Player One. It's gonna become a movie. I got it in e-form back in January when there was the whole book club read-along thing with it, and I obviously need it in physical form. Then Armada came out. I love Ernest Cline and his random 80s references, so I'm like, I'm probably gonna like this. And while it wasn't as good as Ready Player One, I still enjoyed all of the references. Yay, aliens. Plus, oh my dear, look at that. Look at that. No words, just that. And this one was more of a, okay, everyone's talking about it, and I love the Arabian Nights storyline, so I might as well pick it up. And that is The Wrath and the Dawn by Renee Ahide. I'm not gonna get that right, guys. There's no possible way. I'm going to read it, and it's gonna be glorious. And yeah, that's about it. And can we admire the end papers real quick? Yeah. This next book needs a little bit of explaining. When I was on a road trip with my mother, we stopped at my brother's and we hung out with him for a little while. We stayed over at his place. I was looking at his bookshelf and I'm like, is that? No, wait, is that? Wait a minute. I noticed that he had 2 Station 11s by Emily St. John Mandel on his bookcase. He still has no idea how that even happened. My guess is he just forgot that he had bought it once already and bought it again. That is my brother for you. So I stole this from my brother because he doesn't need 2 copies and I need a copy because this sounded like an amazing read. And for the rest of the car ride, I proceeded to read to my mother. So I need to lend this back to her so she can actually finish the story. This is a beautiful story about a post-apocalyptic flu-infested world. And it jumps back and forth between how it happened and after it happened. And yeah, it'll be in my wrap-up. I'll leave it at that. Whenever I'm at any place that has books, I always end up in the book section, whether or not it's good for me. Most of the time I can say, no, I can hold off. But there is an occasional few times where I don't have any self-restraint because it either has the word haunting or ghost in the title and a beautiful cover. This is The Diary of a Haunting by M. Fernando. Like I said, guys, me and names, not good. And I picked up the book because I don't need to explain it to you. And then I opened the book. And guys, if I can get this to work right, that happens. And then there's, see, now there's just a girl laying down. Oh, there's a girl in the corner. Oh, it's just a girl laying. Oh, there's a girl in that corner. I honestly can't tell you much about what this is about because, like I said, I have no self-restraint when the cover is as creepy and eerie as this is, and it's got the word haunting in the title. I'm hoping to get to this one soon. It's gonna happen. Next month. I promise. I'm gonna get boring again, because while it may be boring to you, it is amazing to me. Because I picked up the 5th volume of Smashing Books, Real Life Responsive Web Design. Doesn't that sound scintillating? No, it probably doesn't to you. You probably could care less. But I am super excited about this book. And it's, rainbow pages. Rainbow pages. And it's got a little thingy bobby. Little thingy bobby. I'm not very far into this. And bip, 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 bip. But, if you geek out about web design, you will understand where I'm coming from. This beautiful, beautiful, heavy book is now. That wraps up kind of my physical book haul. I did pick up a few ebooks along the way, which I will talk about. I received 2 electronic copies of books from 2 different authors because both of them are amazing. And the first one was Solar Versia from Toby Downton, which I did a book review discussion over, so I will link it up there, down there, and over there, and over that way. You guys need to check it out. It is released. It will be released the 31st, and all chaos will ensue. I highly recommend it. And the second one is The Spook Show 4, which I'm currently in the middle of and highly enjoying, but I should have a review for you in the coming weeks. And then the last 2 ebooks that I picked up is Hugh How He Lives and The Princess Spies. I did a overview of Hugh How He Lives in one of my wrap-ups, so I will send you a link. And The Princess Spy by Melody Dickerson, I want to say. I'm going to say yes. It's just one of her princess books that I always buy stuff from her, so I can't really tell you what it's about. But I will let you know after I read it. That was my summer book haul, guys. Nothing too complicated, nothing too scary. Hopefully I can continue to keep the book acquiring down. Have you guys read any of these books? I'm sure some of you have, because some of them are a lot of the books that are just like flying around BookTube right now. If you have strong opinions about any of them, let me know. And if there's any in this haul that I haven't done a review over that you want to see a review about, let me know. And as always, contact me on social media. I want to see your faces. Heart you beautiful faces. Bye. Hi, from Dobie. I'm sorry, Toby. I like putting the bloopers at the end of the video to give you guys something to look forward to. Does it work? Obviously, if you're seeing this, you've made it to the end of the video, so you can give me an honest opinion. But if nobody comments about this, I know none of you watch the end of the video. Keep that in mind.